What is it I'm trying to say? What am I expressing? What story am I trying to tell? Time, place, light, mood. What was I feeling? What will you feel? These thoughts wash through my mind as the paint spreads out over the canvas. Art's a personal thing, or is it? I'm sharing it with you, so how can it be personal? What do you see? Is it shouting? Or is it whispering? A couple of years ago, I was showing a gallery owner a new landscape painting that I'd just done. And we were both standing there staring at it, and he said to me, "Technically, Phil, it's very good, but I just wonder, what is it saying to me?" And at the time, I think I just shrugged and said, "I think that it's a beautiful scene." And whatever it was saying, it did seem to say it quite loudly to the person who bought it that day, the same day, which is a relief for me. But it is a question that has been on my mind a lot since he asked me that. What am I trying to say through my paintings? I know that art's a very personal thing, and my aim has always been to try to capture on canvas a moment in time, to recreate the moment when I saw a scene, or just the way that the light catches someone, and somehow convey that through the paint, that unique moment and experience. So I try to get my eyes to devour every detail I can about the light, the colors, the shadows and the shapes and tones, all so that someone else may experience that scene and feel something. I use photographs of that moment as my reference to reflect on the mood and to try to remember it. But one of the things I always remember as a painter is that for all the incredible advances we've had in camera technology, cameras still have nowhere near the flexibility of our own eyes. So whereas cameras still create kind of dark shadow areas and white hot spots with high contrast scenes, our eyes can adjust so quickly and absorb the whole scene well. So eyes don't typically see someone's skin as pure white in the bright sun, or they don't see the shadow or area of a face of someone as pure black. And I always try to capture the way we really see, and that means I've got to be a bit more subtle with color than cameras are. So for me, although it's nice to hear someone say they think my paintings look like photographs, the biggest reward comes when someone looks at a painting and something resonates with them, when they feel as though they're seeing what I saw, when they're struck by the beauty of this world and how the light reflecting on it makes it say different things. When I've been able in some small way to help them have an experience as if they were standing right there. The biggest rewards are not financial or compliments, nice as they are, but the reactions and the engagement people have with my paintings. Like when a friend who didn't know I painted walks into our lounge for the first time and he sees a scene I've painted and he recognizes it immediately. He knows the exact location very well, and he says he feels like he's standing right there. Or like when a friend who's lost her mum collects the portrait I've done of her, and seeing it for the first time, she stands there with tears streaming down her face. Like when my lovely sister sees a painting I've done and upon seeing it demands that she has it and that I give it to her. When that happens, or things like that, I feel like I've engaged with the viewer. I feel like the painting has said something to them. Maybe not in the, I think the artist is trying to say this sort of way, but they have heard me. So for me, the passion and challenge of using colors from a tube, spreading them around on a piece of cloth that's stretched over some timber, and for that to come alive somehow and take someone to a place, whether it be standing in front of a mountain or an ocean, or a person, or even an animal, that's priceless. So would I like to be more expressive and creative? Sure I do. And I'm happy for that to take time, and for me to explore that in different ways. But for now, I'm happy for my paintings to move people, to make people feel alive. And I want to share that with you.